Appear weak when you are strong, and strong when you are weak. Always remember that you are absolutely unique, just like everyone else. Disorder came from order, fear came from courage, weakness came from strength. There is no instance of a nation benefiting from prolonged warfare. When the enemy is relaxed, make them toil. When full, starve them. When settled, make them move. There are so many great things in life. Why dwell on negativity? Beware of sugar that is mixed with poison. Beware of the fly that sat on a dead snake. Believe and act as if it were impossible to fail. Victorious warriors win first and then go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first and then seek to win. Who does not know the evils of war cannot appreciate its benefits. If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Let your plans be dark and impenetrable as night, and when you move, fall like a thunderbolt. Move not unless you see an advantage. Use not your troops unless there is something to be gained. Fight not unless the position is critical. To know your enemy, you must become your enemy. If he sends reinforcements everywhere, he will be weak everywhere. Ultimate excellence lies not in winning every battle, but in defeating the enemy without ever fighting. You can't trust a man who has nothing to lose. You don't always need a plan. Sometimes you just need to breathe, trust, let go, and see what happens. Whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. The whole secret lies in confusing the enemy so that he cannot fathom our real intent. Thus, the expert in battle moves the enemy and is not moved by him. Be where your enemy is not. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. I'm not going to continue knocking that old door that doesn't open for me. I'm going to create my own door and walk through that. Happiness often sneaks in through a door you didn't know you left open. Know yourself and you will win all battles. What the ancients called a clever fighter is one who not only wins, but excels in winning with ease. Be extremely subtle even to the point of formlessness. Be extremely mysterious even to the point of soundlessness. Thereby, you can be the director of the opponent's fate. Build your opponent a golden bridge to retreat across. Plan for what is difficult while it is easy. Do what is great while it is small. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. The best way out is through. Ponder and deliberate before you make a move. Don't take yourself too seriously. Know when to laugh at yourself and find a way to laugh at obstacles that inevitably present themselves. Strategy without tactics is the slowest route to victory. Tactics without strategy is noise before defeat. If your friend is friends with your enemy, it means that you should not hang out with this friend. A leader leads by example, not by force. If the mind is willing, the flesh could go on and on without many things. Attack is the secret of defense. Defense is the planning of an attack. An enemy is a friend who knows too much about you. You have to believe in yourself. Therefore, just as water retains no constant shape, so in warfare there are no constant conditions. Keep your face towards the sunshine and shadows will fall behind you. A problem is a chance for you to do your best. Every animal with blood in its veins and horns on its head will fight when it is attacked. One need not destroy one's enemy. One need only destroy his willingness to engage. Never trust a friend who is silent about your flaws. If quick, I survive. If not quick, I am lost. This is death. In the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. To win 100 victories in 100 battles is not the acme of skill. To subdue the enemy without fighting is the acme of skill. The captured soldiers should be kindly treated and kept. Even the finest sword plunged into salt water will eventually rust. There are not more than 5 musical notes, yet the combinations of these 5 give rise to more melodies than can ever be heard. Keep your face towards the sunshine, and shadows will fall behind you. Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, "I'm possible." Don't be afraid to give up the good to go for the great. Treat your men as you would your own beloved sons, and they will follow you into the deepest valley. Great results can be achieved with small forces. Wheels of justice grind slow but grind fine. He will win who knows how to handle both superior and inferior forces. Rouse him and learn the principle of his activity or inactivity. Force him to reveal himself so as to find out his vulnerable spots. Love the life you live. Live the life you love. Regard your soldiers as your children, and they will follow you into the deepest valleys. Look on them as your own beloved sons. If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. If you ignore both, your enemy and yourself, you are certain to be in peril. Opportunities multiply as they are seized. It is easy to love your friend, but sometimes the hardest lesson to learn is to love your enemy. wishes to fight must first count the cost. When we strive to become better than we are, everything around us becomes better too. Move swift as the wind and closely formed as the wood. Attack like a fire and be still as the mountain. Never trust a friend who is silent about your flaws and shortcomings, but is vocal about them behind your back. If you wait by the river long enough, the bodies of your enemies will float by. Life does not have to be perfect to be wonderful. In making tactical dispositions, the highest pitch you can attain is to conceal them. If his forces are united, separate them.